guys, good to have you all back. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. If by chance you're new to my channel, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Margaret. I am from the Netherlands. I do paper crafting, junk journal projects, and the occasional vintage treasure hunting. It's Monday, so let's ease back into crafting, yeah? I have another fun and easy project in mind for today. It's going to be sort of a mass make, and I think everyone can join in. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let me tell you all about it. What I want to make are, I believe these are called coin envelopes. Small sort of pockets that we make from book pages with a flappy, and you can have a larger flappy with a closure on them. Whatever you wish, you can make them in all shapes and sizes and from all sorts of book pages. From every sort of, well, I'm using book pages, but you can use scrapbook paper, any kind of paper that you want, basically. So I think it's going to be ready available for anyone. You don't have to have a large collection of digitals or books or whatever. You just need paper. Now let me tell you what else we're going to need for supplies. It's going to be sort of basic, I think. So let me show you. I'm going to start with the book pages that I'm going to use. I have this book. This book is fantastic. I only have one copy. So it sort of breaks my heart to break into this book. I'm looking for another one. I've contacted all my friends. Please tell me if you have one of these available. This is Themis Flora and Kleuren. It's actually the British concise book of, it's a very, the concise British Flora in color. Yes. It's a very famous book. It's from the UK, I believe. Yeah, because it's British. So that's why it's from the UK. I love these pages. I just love them. The only problem is, well, it's not a problem at all. I'm not going to fussy cut these. No, I am not. Well, I can fussy cut these, but most of these pages, they're too delicate, too small for me to fussy cut, at least. But I want to use the pages as a whole. You can use these in your journals or make envelopes, and in this case, make coin envelopes with them. So I'm going to use this book. I have another book that I did pick up. It says The Country Diary. So I was like, is it Edith Holden? No, it's not. Not even. It has beautiful sort of pictures in here. It's glossy paper. Don't really like glossy paper. But I do love the image. I prefer illustrations opposed to photographs. And these are photographs. But I do really like the images. So I'm going to use these book pages, some of these as well, I think. Then I have this book, which has an odd shape. It's like, it's called Landscape. Yeah, Landscape. So they're really sort of unusual pages. I love this with all the handwriting and then the black and white drawings. It just makes for interesting backgrounds, I guess. So maybe this one. And then I have this as another sort of encyclopedia for nature, I guess. And it has all sorts in there. It has photographs, but also these sort of pages with all the small flowers. You can fussy cut them if you want to, and then birds and what have you. But there are a couple of pages in here that I cannot find at the moment, of course. Like this one, beautiful. But I'm not gonna fussy cut stuff out. I think it will lend itself perfectly for making envelopes, and in this case, coin envelopes. So it has some pages in here. Oh no, butterflies. I'm not going to do that one. No. Like this one. Yeah, like this one. I love this one. I'm not going to fussy cut all these. No, don't think so. But that's it for books. But if you have, like, say, an atlas or, you know, something with maps, you can use this. This is also from an encyclopedia. This is from a magazine that had some technical sort of drawings in them. I love this. Pages with, this is old. Sort of, this is, I don't even know what language this is. Oh, it's a big piece. Well, these are antique book pages. I love numbers, you know, I love my numbers. I also have a page from the Victorian album, Flower Album from Henry Terry. It's a beautiful book. Again, I'm not gonna fussy cut these. I usually use them as pages in my journal because that's the exact size. But maybe we can make some of these small little coin envelopes with them. So book pages. Pages, you can use digitals, scrapbook paper, whatever you wish. I'm probably going to get some more papers out later. Now for the other supplies, your crafting tools, glue. I think I want to use this one, not because it needs heavy gluing, but I want to make smaller strips. So if you have a glue with a smaller nozzle, it will be great. Otherwise, you can use glue stick. That's okay. Scissors. We all need scissors. Probably gonna use a ruler if you have. And now for the supplies that if you don't have them, that's okay. If you have a bone folder, use a bone folder. You can use any sort of object to score something. Then I cannot do without my corner rounder. You don't need a corner rounder. You can do it with scissors. For the closure on some of the envelope, I want to make sort of a closure. I'm using my circle punch. This is a 1-inch circle punch. However, if you don't have this and you're rubbish at cutting circles, as I am, you can cut small squares. That'll work just as well. I'm probably gonna do some inking. Frayed burlap, my favorite at the moment. And for decorating, I'm going to use bits and bobs. And bits and bobs can be anything. Poster stamps, labels, small fussy cut things, whatever you have. Scraps, you know, bits and bobs. Well, that's it for the supplies. Let's start making some bases. It's going to be easy, right? It's not going to be rocket science. No, it's not even going to be any real measuring. Let's get some pages out. So these are the book pages I am using, just, you know, random ones. Let's start with this one. This is from an old atlas, from a vintage atlas. I can give you measurements, but it doesn't, it's your page, love. Use a page that you have. So this is, let's see, 6.5 by 10 inches. Yeah. I'm probably going to cut it a little bit shorter, but I'm going to do that later. What I want to do is decide, is this going to be the outside or is this going to be the outside? Well, of course, this is going to be the outside of the pocket, yeah? So the outside and not what's on the inside, yeah? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this sort of to the middle, not in half, but to the middle, like so. Yes, have it straight. And then the other one as well, and then overlap it like 1/2 inch or a centimeter or what have you, just a strippy. It needs to overlap because we need to glue these together. Let's see, how much did we overlap? Well, let's say 1/2 inch. I think 1/2 inch. See? It would be nice if this was straight. I think it is. Yes, just have this straight. Now, what I want to do is close it up on the bottom. Like so, like we did here and here. And that just needs to be a smaller strip. I'm going to fold it over like 1/2 inch or 2 centimeters or something like this. Again, have it straight. For this, I'm going to use a bone folder. Yep, like so. Again, you don't need a bone folder. Pick any object that will sort of help you do this. Now I want to determine how long I want my pockets to be. Now let's see that I want them like 5 inches tall. Yes. So I'm going to fold this over at 5 inches. You don't need to measure it. You can do this by eye. Like so. Now this is going to be a very big flap. I do not want a big flap. You can have a really small flap like this. That doesn't even require a closure, or have a flap like this. I really like this idea. So I think I'm going to do most of them in this way. Yeah. So that means I'm going to need to cut off quite a bit. I think I want my flap to be 2 inches. I'm going to try to do it with my ruler. I'm doing it with my ruler. Use your scissors, lovies. This is dangerous, but I'm a professional. Yeah, I'm going to snip this off. And I'm going to do it like so. See? Ta-da! You don't even need scissors for this one. Well, you do, because we need to make some snippies. Now, this is going to be sort of the closure. This is the bit at the bottom. Yeah? And then this is the front or the back. Depends on how you look at it. Yeah? Now we need to make some snippies. So take out your scissors, and maybe if you're rubbish at cutting like I am, you can also take out a knife. So I'm also going to do that. I'm keeping this bit that I've cut off because I want to make the circles with this piece, yeah? You can take out any other paper that you want, but hey. Now I'm gonna sort of fold it open again, yeah? Okay, now there's a couple of things that we need to cut off. I am going to start on the bottom, on this part. I'm taking out my pencil so that you can see a little bit better. There's a fold here and here. This is sort of the crossroads. Just to give you an idea, ladies. There you go. And then on the top as well, let me have a quick look. Oh, my eyes, my eyes, my eyes. Here and here. And again, here. I'm doing this for me. I'm not even doing this to... Yes, I'm doing this for you guys. No, I'm not. I'm doing it for myself. Because I cannot see anything. There you go. So what we want to do is miter it. I believe it's called miter it. I'm going to make a snippy at an angle from this page, from this bottom piece, yes, all the way up to this sort of point where all the lines meet. That way. And then again on that way. See? So snip it, snip it. Does that make any sense? Hopefully it does. Now what I want to do, I am not going to cut this straight. You can cut this straight, but it could also create a little bit of a problem when you're gonna glue it and fold it. So what I want to do is also cut this at an angle, but at a slight angle. Don't cut it like this, because that's going to create another problem. Just a tiny bit. Let me show you. Am I close up enough? Yes, I'm just gonna snip it up until that point. See? I'm just slightly sort of slanting it. Doing the same on the other side. Let me sort of explain to you why I'm doing this. If you did not sort of fold it straight and correctly, and you're going to sort of glue this down, this bit may be longer than that bit, and it will curl up and it create a bulk, and in this way it will not. See? It is very easy to fold over. Now for the other part, what I want to do is make a flap that has these sort of rounded corners. You don't need to have rounded corners. You can have it straight. You can have it at a little bit of an angle, or, you know, use a decorative punch or whatever you wish. But in order to use my corner rounder, I really need to have these straight. I'm not going to use my scissors. I'm going to use my knife for this. So I'm going to flip this around. Going to make a cut here and here. Yes, so I need to line it up because I want this to be as straight as possible. That's why I'm using my knife. If I was going to use my scissors, and that is just me, use your scissors by all means, it will be crooked. There you go. See, this is going to be the flap. Now what I want to do is exactly the same as what we did on the bottom, but then the other way around. So don't slant it like this, slant it like this. Again, just a tiny bit. Well, you can have it a little bit deeper because this flap will cover a whole bunch. So we're gonna have it a tiny bit deeper, like ½ an inch. See, if we fold this in, you fold this over, it will cover this. So that's okay. I'm gonna have the sort of same amount on the other side. It doesn't really matter if they are exact. If you're going to make a tag, it's really nice to have these points the exact same size. That's why we normally snip something off, then fold it to the other side, put it here as a template, and then snip it here. But it doesn't matter with this project. It really doesn't. See? So folding, folding, snipping, snipping. Now what I'm going to do is round these corners. Really not necessary at all. But I just love round corners. Snippy here. And there. There you go. Now we have to make a decision. Are we going to ink or are we not going to ink? That is the question. Of course I'm inking. I'm going to take this out. I have decided to glue this bit over this bit. Yeah? You could do it the other way around, but I'm going to do it like so. So I really don't need to ink this part because it's going to be on the inside. So I'm just going to ink all the sort of edges that will be visible. If you're not really sure what will be visible, then you ink the whole bit. Not inking this top as well, and this one. Sort of folding it in. This is gonna show, this is gonna show. So we're gonna ink this part. Why am I inking in advance instead of afterwards? Because if you glue this part and this part down, you cannot ink it anymore. That is why I'm doing all the inking in advance. But the inking that I'm doing now, you could do after you've glued everything down. Right? So the outside I'm gonna do later. Okay, so that's it for the inking. Not necessary at all. Now you're gonna need some glue. You can use glue stick. I am going to use art glitter glue or any other kind of glue that has like a smaller nozzle. Yeah. You don't need art because it needs to be really, really tightly stuck down. No, it's just because this is the one that I have in a smaller nozzle. Now the flap that's going to be on the bottom, this is going to be on top, yeah? I'm going to glue all the way to this edge, as close to this edge as possible. I think my nozzle is coming off. What's going on? Art's like, it's Monday. It's Monday, I want to sleep in. Call me back on Tuesday. No, it really doesn't want to work. Come on, Art, you can do this. Listen to me, I'm gonna do it the hard way. There you go. Yeah, here it comes. It's like a teenager that doesn't want to come out of bed. Okay, so over there. And then on the other flap, we're gonna do it again on the most outer point, like this edge here, yeah? Fold it over. There you go. Gluing it down. Yeah? It's easy. And then I'm gonna glue this one down. Mind you, because we slanted this, I am not going to put glue on this part. I'm just gonna glue over here, here, and here. Just again on the outer edges. And then I'm gluing it in. Like so. Oh, this is perfect for some stamping, right? Remind me of that later when we do some sort of decorating. Great, now we have this flap over here. I'm going to make a closure on this one. Doesn't really need to, you can do whatever you wish. There are different types of closures that you can make. I'm going to do a very simple one without any ropes, eyelets, what have you. Just paper. We had a nice strip left from the top. You can also do with some contrasting paper if you want to. So I want this to be like some sort of a circle. This is the prototype that you can tuck this behind. If you're going to make the circle from one layer of paper or just, you know, book page, it will not, this will flip up, it will not hold. So what I did with this one is just layered some of the pieces up. So I'm just going to use this whole sort of scrap bit. Putting glue here as layer one, and then I'm gonna layer it up again. It doesn't even need to be precise. There you go. Like so. Now it's 3 layers thick, right? Yeah, there are 3 layers of paper in here now. You can cut out a small circle if you're really good, like so, and draw all around and cut circles. I am rubbish at that. You can make it into a square or a rectangle, whatever you want. I am going to use a circle punch, a 1-inch. There you go. Here you are. I am again inking it because I just like that. Now what I need to do is really, I'm gonna let it dry for a bit because it's really flimsy now because the glue hasn't dried yet. I'm going to let it dry for just a bit to let it sort of harden out the glue, or, you know, stiffen up or not be flimsy anymore. So I'm gonna do that, and then we are going to glue it over here so the flap will be stuck behind there. Easy peasy. I think it has dried enough. So don't glue the whole thing down as a whole. No. you need to glue halfway. Halfway, just put glue. I would recommend art glitter glue for this because I think maybe glue stick isn't sort of strong enough. Yeah. So don't put the glue on the flap because then you are closing the flap down, of course. There you go. Again, I'm letting it dry. I'm putting my finger on it just to show you how it will work. Yes, you take it out or you tuck it under. There you go. Closure. Yeah. Normally you would do this with eyelets and put some string around, and no, we're gonna do it simple. It's going to be a simple one. So here's our first little sort of coin envelope pocket thingy. It's cute, right? It is so very cute. I'm going to make one more on camera, and then I'm going to do a whole bunch off camera, I guess. And I'm going to do some decorating because that's the fun part. I think I want to do a sort of landscape page. This will create for a much bigger pocket. Maybe it will not even fit in your journal, but you know, you can use it as a sort of envelope to put stuff in. You know, like a Happy Mail. Okay. So this page, it's the same sort of principle. I'm going to fold this sort of to the middle. Like so, having this sort of overlap. See how big this is? If you want it to be smaller, just, you know, scooch it in. No problem. I'm going to have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little bit over 5 inches. 5.5 to be exact. Well, sort of as exact. There you go. Folding a tiny bit up on the bottom. Where's my bone folder? It'd be over here. If you're going to do this with like scrapbook paper, very heavy paper, I would recommend not folding it over, but doing it with a scoreboard. Just then score 1/2 inch. Yeah. But this paper lends itself to do it like so. It is sort of heavy paper. And then I'm going to make a flap. I'm going to make the flap much shorter than the other one. But still, I'm going to make a flap. There we go. About 1.5 inch. Roundabout. No measuring involved. Just say my flap is going to be yay high. Put my ruler here. See, it is sort of heavy paper. But I prefer this to be straight. Let's have a look. Is it sort of straight? Yep. There you go. Now we need to make snippies again. Shall we make this sort of slanted without a corner rounder? For the people who do not have corner rounders. Making a snippy here again, up until the fold. Doing it the same on the other side. Slanting this a little bit, not a lot. Just a bit so that it won't create any bulk here. Again on the other side. Yeah. So I'm first going to slant it now over here, this way. There you go. And now I'm going to cut a corner. All the way to the bottom? No. No. I am not going to. I'm going to cut this off first, and then I'm going to make a snippy like so. Over here, slanting it over here. Such lovely paper this is. Yeah, and fold it so, like so, so, and so. Yes, I'm going to snip a bit off to make some sort of a tag shape. Flipping it over to the other side and then snipping this off as well, so that the corners will be sort of similar. Doesn't really need to be. Fantastic. Great. Now we need to do some inking. Over here. This needs to be straighter, love. I don't know what you did here, but it's like, see, me and scissors. It's like, diddle-dee, I'm gonna go this way, even though you wanted to have it straight. Yeah. Great. This is going to be the outside. Ooh, that's grungy. Well, and that way, it's going to be grungy. Over here as well. This is going to show. And then this whole bit is going to show. For now, I'm only inking the parts that I cannot have access to once it's all glued down. Right, now let's do some gluing again. This is going to be the bottom one. So a strip all the way to this edge. And also a strip all the way to this edge. Why am I doing it this way? Because if you're going to put glue here and flip it over, there's probably going to be glue pouring out on this side. And if you're going to put glue in here, you might even glue this bit to the bottom. Yeah, to this. And then you can open it again. So to be sure, just put glue on both of these edges. So you're sure not to glue anything down that doesn't need to be glued down. There you go. Ta-da! Another one, a big one. It's lovely. It's lovely. See, you don't need a corner round. You can slant it. No problem. Or do whatever you want. Now, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a whole bunch with different pages and taking out bits and bobs. And let's do some decorating. Here they are. I've made 8. Yeah. This is the one that we made from the map. This is from the landscape book page. Love it. Yeah. Inks all around them. Then this is from one of the book pages of the glossy book. Yeah, with the photographs. I really like it. Interesting. This is from the Victorian Flower album from Henry Theriot. Beautiful pages. And this one is from the Concise British Flora thingy. The beautiful book. Oh, isn't that lovely? I did not cut anything off. I just wanted to use the whole page. That's why I put the closure in like contrasting sort of paper with numbers. Yeah, because, you know, I love numbers. This is from Dictionary. I did not round the corners or snip the corners. You can have it straight, like so, if you want to. Yeah, no problem. This is with numbers. Beautiful old book page, round the corners here again. And here I put sort of a tag shape in. Used the closure from the numbers page. And this is actually from a magazine all about making radios or something. I don't know. I just like the paper. So I have all of them. I am going to decorate them with bits and bobs. I have new bits and bobs that I really want to share with you guys. Because if you have a printer, you have these bits and bobs. Because Michelle from the Junk Journal Studio, bless her. I love you so much, Michelle. She made freebies to accompany like the fall bounty journal kit. And she made them all labels. She made them all labels. I know you made them especially for me. I'm just, you know, keeping in mind. She made them for me. I love them so much. You know why I know you made them for me, Michelle? It says Hotel Yellowstone. And she knows that I love Yellowstone. That's going to be on this Sunday, right? I hope so. The next season, season 5. I'm a little bit obsessed. So yeah, labels. Guys, I am putting the links to this. This is on her Facebook group. If you're on her Facebook group, go ahead. And otherwise, I will link it below. Yes. You can download them for free. Say hi and thank her for it. And then print them out and cut them out and play with them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut these out off camera. I'm going to use them on every project that I am making the next couple of days. So labels, maybe some Tim Holtz people, I'm thinking. Don't know. Some postage stamps. Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to cut these out first. Lots of labels. lots of mushrooms, lots of birds. Did some fussy cutting. I'm also going to do some stamping, I guess, and maybe Tim Holtz people too. I don't know. Let's start with this one. This one's so beautiful, from the Henry Terry book, the Victorian Flower Album. I want a bird, probably a bird, and I want a label on here, but actually I want a yellow label or a green label. Problem is there's no green labels in here. But I have green labels. I already did some searching. I have this one, which is also from Michelle from the Junk Journal Studio. It is just not from the Fall Bounty kit. This is from the Summer's Bounty, but I do love this color on here. And let's see, I have this bird on top of it, like so. And then I thought maybe I should sort of repeat the yellow somewhere over there. What do you guys think, right? Now there are two sides to this envelope, of course. Also, I want to glue some of them into my journal to make a pocket. In that case, one side of this beautiful sort of envelope will not be visible anymore because you've glued it down. I'm going to use this one for this because that's not really special. And then this one, yeah? Because, you know, I'm not going to glue this down. No. And what I'm also going to do, I'm going to hinge some of them. Maybe one or two for in my journal. But I'm going to have this one on here. Glue page. Again. All the way underneath my desk. Where I have these wonderful papers. Yes, so pretty. No. I'm just using glue stick for this, I guess. Yeah. Let's do some lovely decorating. Oh, I love this label. I printed this one out again and again in all sorts of sizes. Pretty bird. I did some fussy cutting this weekend. We had a family weekend. We had a lovely time, but I also had some sort of spare time. And so I took some of my books and scissors and did some lovely fussy cutting. There you go. Fantastic. Want to do the other side as well? Yes. I'm not going to do a lot to them. I have another sort of bird on a greenish label. I have another one of these sort of numbers. Just like so. Simple? Yes. And let's do simple. I'm not going to do any, I don't think I'm going to do any stamping on this one. Because already such a lovely sort of design on it. A little bit of inking, it does show some white. Yep. Maybe I could stamp a number here. We could. Isn't that lovely? I used one of the flowers to make the closure. I thought that was really clever. There you go. Do you want a number? I also have number labels. Why would we stamp if we have this? Right? Yeah. These are stickers. There you go. One done. It's lovely. Yeah, let's do another one. Took out this one with all the numbers. I love that one. I think I want to do a Tim Holtzy people thingy. A lady on skates. Let's do a lady on skates. Can we put her face sort of here? Well, we can, but this is sort of white-ish. Let's have a label sort of in here. Like so. Yeah, and we need something here. Am I going to do some stamping? I guess so. I have this stamp set, clear stamp set with ferns, leaves, I don't know. It's from AliExpress, so I cannot give you any links. And I have peanut brittle, right? Yes. I think I'm going to use peanut brittle sort of in the background before I do anything of the sorts. I'm going to do, well, we could also do my dots. Yeah. Just getting out some blocks. Just going to do some background stamping here and there. Oh, that's lovely. Yes, I like it. Just some different sort of designs. In an orangey color. And then like, well, peanut brittle is like brownish orangey. I don't know. Something. I have this off the page as well. Yeah. Oops. Is there going to be a lady here? Well, a lady and some of these dots. Another color, maybe some of the green. I have Olive Grove. This is Memento. Oh, yes. Just some very faint sort of dots in the background. Here. And here. Yeah. Let's see how it looks now. Well, this one is going to be completely covered, but that's okay. How does that look? Well, it looks okay, except for the fact that we need some greenish dots here. Yep. Yes. Do some inking around this because this needs to stand out a little bit more. The background is sort of a similar color. We did all this beautiful stamping. It is going to be covered. Very smart, Margaret. Yeah, okay. That's okay. That's why it's called background stamping. It will mostly disappear into the background. Alrighty then. This much of a desk, and then I'm doing stuff all the way in this corner. There you go. They are lovely, Michelle. I love them. Beautiful colors. And then for the lady I'm using art. It's a little bit heavier paper, sort of cardstocky. Is that a word? Cardstocky? Well, it is a word now. This is the Christmas paper dolls. Isn't that cute? So cute. Actually, it's fall, but but you know, she's skating. What we want to do on the other side? Not much, not a lot. I think I just want to do this one on here. Stamping here? No, 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 no. Just a simple, big old label with numbers. There you go. Are you sure? No stamping here? No. Let's do this big one with mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms. I think I want to do this one. This one over here. Something with a label behind it. Don't know. bigger brown one. So many pretty ones. Ooh, one of the autumn ones. It says autumn. It has some blue in it. Does that bother me? No, I guess not. I guess not. I cannot find everything. Oh yeah, my desk is too full. Don't know about you guys, but you know, that gets me sort of anxious. If there's too much on my desk and I cannot find stuff, that does not make me happy. I have this one on here, like so. Do we need another label then? Like maybe something in the corner? Yeah? Maybe? Daisy agrees. If you hear some snoring in the back or, you know, some sounds, I have 2 cats, just in case you didn't know. They're brother and sister. We call them the Texas twins. It's Daisy May and Jackson Lee. I have a boy and a girl. And they love their mama, so they're always close by. But they do make noises. Daisy is like always sleeping and snoring. And Jackson is most of the times very annoying because, no, Mom, I want to be on the desk. I want to say hi to the people. I love him though. And now Daisy's having a conversation. Aren't you, love? What you doing? Meow. Yeah, I have conversations with my cats. I know, I'm a crazy cat person. Yeah, I'm gonna have this one on here. I am not ready for Christmas yet, guys, so I'm using as much mushrooms as I possibly can the coming next 2 weeks, I guess. After that, it will be all Christmas or wintry stuff, I guess. But for now, it is mushrooms. What we're going to do on the other side? More mushrooms. Yes, love, I know. Mushrooms. Oh, I have no clue what she's saying, but you know, I love her just the same. Lovely one, Michelle. There's some green on here. Do we need to repeat the green? Maybe with a small labelish here. Yeah? Yes, let's do that. Let's have this here. I love this mushroom. Look at the color. It's like velvety green. Yeah. Small green label. Well, ta-da. I have a whole drawer of labels next to me. I am really not kidding you. There's a drawer of labels there. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, it is. I really want to do something with this one. Something with a bird. I was going to say something in Dutch. I was like, iets met een vogeltje. Something with a bird. This is like a cardinal. This is a cardinal, right? This is supposed to be for Christmas. So I'm not going to do that one. No. Ooh. Yeah. Done. Sort of. Let's have a big old label. This one sort of behind his head, and then something on the bottom that says county clerk. Done. I'm not even, no. See, sometimes it's just simple. And you don't have to do this with labels. If you have some scraps, you can put, you know, some scraps behind your focal point. I should do something with that, right? Like with scraps, making a collage thingy. But I really like my labels. see Rachel from Roxy Creation do that all the time. She's like, well, I have like a piece of blue something here, rip, and then she puts it down to put a bird on it, and it's like done. And I'm like, yeah, well, it can be that simple. Why do I never do that? I don't know. Because I just like to use labels, I guess. Everybody has its own style. Oh, I do love this one on here. The colors just go so well. So well. We're going to do on the back. Num num num. Do you want to do another bird? Oh, I have this pretty dove. Oh, look at the pretty dove. Yeah, does she stand out enough? Does this need to go behind her head? No. No, I'm going to put her on here. Most likely for this sort of coin envelope, I will clip it on with a paper clip onto a page. Or, you know, have it by itself as a gift in Happy Mail. Or, you know, with a gift card in it for Christmas, for someone's birthday, or just because they're a nice person. Very small label here. Something darker. Oh yeah, this one. Did I mention I love these labels? Yeah, well, I love them. Fantastic. Fantastic. Not gonna decorate over here. Not gonna decorate over here because I want to glue this in as pages. I do want to do something with this one. What are we going to have on here? I'm just going to do one more on camera and the other one's off camera because I also want to show you how I'm going to sort of glue them or put them in my journal, yeah? Okay, mushrooms, because fantastic background for this. And this is a very big label Michelle made. What I am going to do, I'm going to snip off these ends there. I just like that effect. But I only do that on a label when it already has that effect on it. For instance, this one, I will do it, could do it as well. But for these, let's say these, I won't do that because these are rounded. But however, what I could do, what you doing, love? This is not decorating. I know, I just, you know, I'm showing the people what they can do. With these, I'm probably gonna sort of round the corners. See? Like so. That's sort of a thing I like to do. Oh, I love this. Yes, fantastic. Fantastic. Don't think about it. Just glue it down, love. I am. What she did, Michelle, was have a couple of labels and then in different sizes. See, there's a big one, there's a medium one, and I probably already put a small one somewhere. I don't know, but I really like that because normally what I do is do that myself by printing pages 2 to a page or even 4 to a page, depending on how small or big I want the labels to be. But in this case, I don't have to because, you know, she's a sweetheart and already did that for me. Oh, you know, she did that for you guys as well. Let's see, I'm gonna have this a little bit off the page. That's okay, I'm gonna glue it over. Oh, apparently I am. Gonna have something on the back. Want to have a label with something on it. Oh, let's do the Yellowstone. There you go. Yes, on a round corner. See, there's rounded corners here, so I'm going to repeat that on the label that's sort of underneath as well. Yep. I'm sure she'll let me know if she did that on purpose. If you don't know what Yellowstone is, it's a television series. It is on Paramount, I believe. Yes. And I adore it. Fantastic, fantastic. Guys, I have 3 more to go. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to glue them into my journal and just, you know, look at the end result. I'll be right back. I finished them, guys. Some very simple decorating. I just put a label on here because there's already so much going on here. And this one, I just wanted decorate the front because I'm gonna glue this on a page as a pocket, so I don't need to do anything on the back. I'm gonna put this one in my journal as well, but I'm gonna have it as a sort of flip out. Yeah. And I also did this one. Is she lovely? Yes, I love her with all the red sort of stamping. Oh, my fingers are very inky because this red ink, it's a candy apple. It's so juicy, so it smudges everywhere. What I also want to do is put another one in one of these, but first let's start with these 2. Yeah, I'm just going to find a page, something like this, because it doesn't have anything interesting on. I think I want to glue this on as a sort of side-loading pocket. Yeah, so I'm just going to glue it on these 3 sides. Very simple. Taking up my glue. You can also have it, of course, as a top-loading pocket or tuck spot. But I thought, why not have it like a side-loading pocket? So yeah, now it's a pocket, and you can have something, you know, in here once it's really glued down. Yeah, perfect. This I want to make into a flip out, but not on this page, of course. Let's do it here. Yeah, I want to put this on here. Yeah, I'm gonna use this tape. This is, funny story, a really funny story. This is from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Yeah, it is Reminiscence #1. I will link this one below. Will you? Yes, I will, because first off, I love it. You know I love it because I've been mentioning this tape for a while now. And also, I just sort of got off the phone, not really on the phone. I had a wonderful conversation with the designer of these tapes and the designer of the beautiful sort of reminiscence books. Her name is Esther Glas. She's Dutch. I'm so very proud of her and of Els. Had a lovely conversation with her. We didn't know each other, and you know, we just met. And as we were having a conversation, I was like, I'm going to use your tape. So I'm using her tape. I'm linking it below so you guys can also enjoy it. It's a link for the US site, yeah? If you're not in the US but somewhere else, just your local sort of craft store who carries Elizabeth Craft Designs will sell this as well. Okay, so I'm gonna take a piece off. Yes, I did it with my teeth. I know. I'm gonna tape it halfway. So half on this piece and half not on this piece. It's a little bit too long. Need to slim it. So not rocket science or anything. And now what I want to do is tape it to this bit over here. But because I really want to make sure that it's glued down, I'm going to sort of marry it with a little bit of art glitter glue. There you go. Now it's a flip out and it looks amazing. I love this tape. It's so cute. Yeah. So yeah, glued on as a pocket, glued on as a flip, and now let's do something with a paper clip. Here's the coin envelope thingy that I really want to attach to my journal because I love this one. Because it has Yellowstone on it. Yes, so I'm looking for a yellow page for Yellowstone. There we go. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to attach it with a paper clip. Not any ordinary paper clip. I want to attach it with this one. Do you recognize this one? Yes, we made these. Well, I made these. Hopefully you've seen it. If you haven't seen the video where I made these, I will link it below. Yeah? Great. So, you know, I'm just gonna clip it on. Like so. It looks amazing because the colors go very well. Isn't that cool? And when you close up the journal, it's like a tab with a dangle. Love it, love it, lovely. Let me quickly show you the other ones that we made. Yes, we made this one with the little daisy here. Love it. Look at that one. It is gorgeous. Oh, I love these pages. So I really hope I can find another one of these books very soon. And then this one with the green mushroom and all the mushrooms on here. This one with the lady who is skating in autumn, apparently. Oh yeah, have you seen this one? Were you screaming? It's upside down. I thought, well, it's a 6. No, it's a 9 because everything is upside down, but that's okay. And then this one I made off camera. Look at all the smudging, but that's okay. It's okay. Guys, I'm going to link a lot of stuff down below. I am going to link, first of all, Michelle's freebies, yeah? The labels. Go get it. It's free. It's on her Facebook, but I'll put links in. Then I am also going to link, yes, I am. I'm going to link this tape set. It is from Elizabeth Craft Designs, designed by Esther Glas, who's a lovely, lovely lady. It is Reminiscence #1. I am going to link the US website. Yeah? So if you want it, you can order it there. I am not affiliated. I just, I said to Esther, I'm going to do that. And she was like, fantastic. If you're within the Netherlands and want to know where to get it, contact me. I will get you another sort of web address or physical shop where you can get it. So I'm going to link these two below. And I'm going to tell you thank you for hanging out with me today. I'll be back again tomorrow with another crafty project. I have no clue what. No, it's going to be fantastic. That's what I know. Thanks for being here and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.